We're live.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Park Mazda.
Oh, that lock brake.
It's off though.
No.
Yeah. See?
Wait, nowadays you hit it off.
I didn't touch it.
I don't know, man.
Okay. Off we go. Let's do some adjustments. Some quick Jimba tie adjustments. Okay, Chris R. What are we in today? We're doing a little recap video of everything we've learned about the 2019 Mazda 3.
Yeah.
And all of the brand new enhancements.
Okay.
So what vehicle are we in today?
We're driving the 2019 Mazda 3 Sport, the GS with the luxury package, manual transmission.
Ooh.
In the snowflake white.
In the snowflake white, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
In the manual.
The Manny.
We've been driving automatics and paddle shifters and
For far too long.
We got GTs like crazy. We want to show kind of what the GSL has to offer.
Yeah, a little versatility here, some options.
It still has all of the iActive Sense safety packages because all those features come standard on the GS, which I really like. But let's start from the beginning. So let's go with the overall design of the vehicle. So what do you like most about it?
The Kodo.
Kodo design language.
You know what? With what they've done with the whole exterior design, I think it looks aggressive. It looks timeless, and I think they did a great job making it stand out amongst any of our competitors.
I'm inclined to agree. I like the body molding along the back, how it's kind of like one solid piece. There's no kind of jut out areas like the taillights like the 18. Although I did like that about the 18. I much rather enjoy...
See all that? Took that corner?
I know, that's the G-Vector control.
That's plus.
Plus, G-Vector control plus.
It hugged it like nothing. But I know what you mean. That the nice long piece of metal where it's not broken up into many pieces.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Very nice. I like the LED lights.
Yeah.
The LED rear combination lights.
How about that black grille on the Sport?
Yeah.
That looks...
Black grille on the Sport. The black headliner in the Sport.
They know.
They know what they're doing. But what I like is the LED lights come standard now.
Okay.
They come standard on the GX all the way up to the GT, whereas you would need to get the GT to get the LED lights. What you're getting in the GT though is the
Bose?
No, like the signature lighting, I believe it is.
Okay.
It's a little bit nicer LED accenting, you know?
I believe you.
But yeah, the Bose. You want to go straight to the audio?
No, and I think next in the line is interior design.
The interior design. So all of the... I do like, now that we've driven around in them quite a bit.
What do you think?
I do enjoy the cup holder placement being further in front of the gearbox, in front of the HMI commander. Having the cup holders behind the HMI commander before.
It was a pain.
It was a very big pain.
Yeah, like, you know what? The moment you had any water bottle that was a decent size, it would get in the way of your wrist.
Exactly.
And everything.
And when you're in a manual transmission as well.
Yeah.
I like the HMI commander, how it's a little bit bigger on the knob.
Yeah.
The placement of it all. And then the longer, more comfy, that armrest.
That armrest. Pad it up and you can slide it around. You know what?
Slide it.
I like how it slides. I think it's a weird little satisfaction.
It is, very much so.
So you're driving it. How does it feel to drive?
You know, it's smooth. It's very responsive. The steering is still nice and tight. That's what I like about Mazdas is the steering is very nice and tight. It's not loose like you're piloting an old naval warship. You know?
Okay, yeah.
Like some some domestic auto manufacturers. They're not to say any names, but their steering wheels are very, very loose, and it makes it feel like you don't have very much control.
Okay.
Whereas this,
you're very much in control.
Taking it around the corner or through any kind of slalom area. It's nice and responsive. You feel like you're actually driving the car, and the car isn't driving you. It's that Mazda Jinba Itai feeling, you know, horse and rider as one. You feel attached to the car. You feel like it's a part of you. And I know that sounds kind of cheesy, and you know, for me, if nothing, I don't like cheese, but seriously, that's how it feels. Like you feel like you're part of the car.
We're going like 100 and it's super quiet too. And do you notice how quiet it is?
Very quiet. Very quiet. Road noise is non-existent.
No.
So with the road quietness,
Yeah.
that's from all the new materials, all the new bonding. The headliner is, what is it called? Let's see there.
Sound absorbing.
Sound absorbing.
Sound absorbing.
So reducing noise all around, not only with the headliner, the floor mats, but all of the bonding and all of the material used. It's a very quiet ride, but you can still hear the exhaust note quite nicely.
Yeah.
I didn't want to blow the engine up there,
Oh,
or the transmission.
warranty, man.
Warranty. In the GT, you get the Bose speakers. The GS, it's not Bose, but they're still very nice. You still have 8 speakers in the GX and the GS.
Okay.
And the quality is still very nice. The way that they're positioned too is the same as the Bose speakers. They're pointed towards the occupants, providing a better sound experience.
Yeah, they put a lot of research into like where the sound's coming at you and how people are going to be receiving the sound, and they really want to make sure that they maximized driver and passenger with the speaker position to make sure that the sound came at you in, I guess that's the most optimal way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, what's next?
All-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive.
Finally.
Is there
Yeah.
anything else? Anything much more to even say about that, really? No, the all-wheel drive system that Mazda has, being predictive, you know, all of the sensors and everything in the iActive Sense safety package, working with the iActive all-wheel drive system so that it monitors the road conditions, and in the event that the vehicle can slip, that's when the all-wheel kicks in. So you're saving fuel economy when you're driving in a straight line like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
You're not using the all-wheel, but when it's needed, it's there, and is it effective?
Yeah, what was it? Like it monitors every tire like 200 times per second, and then they can predict things. And
Is that what it is? 200 times per second?
yeah, it's just something ridiculous, and it just, for something to measure something that quickly, it's almost going to prevent any type of loss in traction with that kind of speed.
Driving the stick is quite nice.
Is it? You're having all the fun, aren't you?
Hmm?
You're having all the fun. Like
I'm all the fun. I have all of the fun right now.
yeah.
All of it. And you're having fun too, aren't you? As a passenger.
It's just the second best place to be in the car.
It really is.
Hey, what about this iActive safety and passive safety?
So it's great, and I think we mentioned this earlier, it's great that the iActive Sense safety package, the entire package, is on the GS trim, starting at the GS trim. But not only that, you're getting knee airbags now, right?
Yeah, which is a cool thought to put in.
Bigger front and curtain airbags.
Yeah.
And with the GT trim, you're getting 2 more features. Let's not forget.
What are those?
The rear cross traffic. No, what is it? Smart brake rear,
Yes.
and then smart brake rear crossing, which is rear cross traffic alert with the smart braking support engaging. If in the event that, you know, if the beeping doesn't titillate you to want to stop,
Okay.
it'll stop for you.
While
Don't
reversing.
try it at home though.
Yeah, don't do that.
And on the GX now, you get advanced blind spot monitoring.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And rear cross traffic alert. in the GX.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Like, I'm looking right now on the center screen there, and I've noticed when cars come up on your blind spot, it actually gives you a warning that someone's in your blind spot before anything even happens. It gives you like that courtesy of letting you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I very much like that. The
Like what the eye activate, like almost like a little shield is almost like showing right now, kind of saying that it's activated.
Let's get this G vector control going here.
Oh man, like it's just hugging that corner.
Hugging the corner.
Like we're coming at the corner nice, and like you almost know it can handle more.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, what else here? The screens, the infotainment screen, the brand new integration.
Yeah, and
so
bigger is better is what it looks like.
Bigger is better. They went from 7-inch to 8.8, so you get a whole 1.8 inches more. No more touchscreen, which I personally like.
Yeah, there's no point, right? Like you're gonna get fingerprints all over it.
Yeah.
And having the HMI Commander, it's almost like a preference to use over just having to touch the screen.
Plus having to reach up forward and touch everything, and then you're like looking at the screen, your hand in the way. And
distracting.
It's just like it's right here. It's right here.
It's right here.
I'm literally.
And I like how it's tactile,
my hand is on
right? So when you can like, feel the clicks and like you just know, like you just feel more in control of what's going on the screen.
Yep, absolutely.
How about Apple CarPlay?
How about Apple CarPlay? And Android Auto.
Both.
For you Android users out there, because we know there's a lot of you.
Lots.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. Like if you don't have. I know Mazda's been a little bit late to the game with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but now that it's here, I'm very happy. And at the same time, if you don't have it in your vehicles by now, like, what are you doing?
What do you do? Don't they say though that the cool kids always show up late to the party?
The cool kids always do show up late to the party.
What about Sirius XM Travel Link and Travel Link Plus?
Yeah, I haven't used those features too much, but after playing with them a little bit here, I could see it being incredibly handy, especially for the fuel prices.
Yeah, I think that's a cool feature to have.
And the road conditions. You're going on a trip, or you're going home. Nothing sucks more than going home from work and coming up to an accident when you could have taken an alternate route.
Yeah.
So now you can look at Sirius XM Travel Link or Traffic Plus.
Yeah.
And
avoid it.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's that safety shield.
There it is. Don't be switching lanes without looking.
Saving lives.
Okay, what are your biggest likes about the car, Chris R? What do you like the most?
If I could maybe go down to 3 things. Number 1, I love the entire interior redesign. I think the entire interior is unmatched in terms of what else is out there for competitors in this class. It's just so upscale.
I agree.
I love the new infotainment and how they upgraded the software. I think it's a lot more modern, it's a lot more user friendly, and with the bigger screen and having it almost seems more clear and like the resolution seems better. It's just a nicer, more eye appealing look to have. Mm-hmm. And then finally, I'm gonna have to say the having all the features like heated seats, blind spot, the rear cross traffic at the entry level. Like you're getting a lot of features that before you had to pay all the money for, and now you can get them in the entry level, and then as you go up you get even more and more features that we didn't even know about.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my takeaways from the new Mazda 3.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on the interior.
Yeah.
Beautiful. The steering wheel looks classy. It looks like a high-end European model. Very, very nice. all of the leather across the dash, the nice stitching, the infotainment screen, how it's positioned, how it's shaped now, all of the redesign for the software, the style of, you know, all the text and all the images and everything that show up, and then the gauge cluster, the LCD screen, very, very nice. I like the sport in particular. I'm not a big hatchback fan,
Okay.
but I really like the sport over the sedan.
Over the sedan.
For this year, yeah. With the black headliner, the black front grille.
Yeah.
You get nice black wheels with it as well if you go to the GT trim.
They did a nice job.
They did a very nice job. Absolutely. Plus the red interior you can get now on the GT.
With that polymetric gray.
Yeah, the polymetal gray.
Polymetal gray.
Yeah. Yeah, you cannot go wrong with that combination.
Or with that name.
Or with that name.
I did,
Polymetal gray.
but everyone else can't.
You did mess it up.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Like, unfortunately, yeah.
What are your what don't you like about the car?
What do I want to talk about? I personally don't like how the electronic e-brake will engage every time you turn the car off.
Oh, that e-valve off brake. It's off though. No. Yeah. See? Only now it is.
Can you change that?
I don't know. I know that, like, for someone, so I'll drive an automatic when I buy the car.
Yeah.
And, you know, when I leave, when I turn the car off, leave, and I come back to it, it's in park. I never actually turn the e-brake on, and it always seems to always just default to activating it. To me, that's a little bit of an inconvenience, but I get it. Like, it's safety. But I could say that'd be one of my biggest pet peeve with the car would be that.
Yeah, you can't. It doesn't appear that you can change it after looking through here.
No, I think it's just like a safety.
You know what? I agree, especially for the automatic. For the manual, sure.
Sure.
But automatic, not necessary, I would say.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you don't like? Or is that?
And should I say the doors? The door handle?
Yeah, say whatever you want. We're being honest.
And if I could say one more thing, the door handle, the part where you would put your hand to close the door, like, it's nice when you like that you can put your whole hand in to grab it, to pull it in.
Right.
But there's like no.
You
little,
like having something to
like a little
be able
shelf
to put
in there, something in there. So if I wanted to put like a pen.
Yeah.
I want to put it. You can't do that because it'll fall right through.
But Chris, you always have the pen in the ear.
I do.
So.
That's at work. That's an at-work pen.
There's the loop in the logic right there. No, I agree. That's probably my biggest hang up with the style of the vehicle is not having a bottom to that
door handle.
Door handle there.
Yeah.
Because I like to put, I put my phone in my door handle, or, there's lots of space in the center console.
Tons of space.
The center area,
yeah.
Near the cup holders, but I like having that little extra something, put some change or something in there, just. I'm used to doing it, so if I'm gonna be driving a Mazda 3 and I go to put, it's just gonna fall.
Right down.
Yeah.
I'm not buying this car now.
Yeah. You have a hole in the door handle.
Yeah. Not buying it.
But overall, I don't really have any complaints.
No,
it'd be nice to have a manual transmission with the all-wheel drive.
Oh, they don't have that.
It would be nice to have a manual transmission in the GT sedan. Maybe in the future, who knows? We'll see.
Maybe it's a little trial period.
Yeah, but those are my two hang-ups. But other than that, beautiful car, great drive, plenty of horsepower, plenty of torque, fuel economy is great. You have cylinder deactivation in most of the trims as well, so you're running on 2 cylinders on the highway. So you've got great fuel economy overall.
Yeah, do you want to close?
Yeah, let's close. So thank you very much for watching this video. Oh. Go ahead.
No, I'm done now.
Don't do it.
I'm done.
So thank you very much for watching this series on the next generation Mazda 3 at Park Mazda. We had a lot of fun shooting all these videos for you guys for all of the new changes and all the info on the 2019 Mazda 3. My name's Aaron Lowe. This is my esteemed colleague, Chris R. It's been our pleasure to serve you. We hope to see you very soon.
Come say hi.
See, you ruined it at the very end.
Yeah, I didn't know what to say.
That was a nice close.
I didn't know what to say with my closing. Come say